What's up, guys? Big news. Hope y'all having a good weekend so far. I am having a good weekend, and I hit a milestone last week. We had our first green week since the start of the account. Started August 15th. We quickly decreased our portfolio value at a pretty substantial pace, and then we net even, kind of broke even a little bit in September. We still lost a little bit, but it was more break even. And now in October we had our first green week, so that's really exciting, really good stuff. We can go ahead and get into the trades now. Okay, so this is the first trade. SPY and Q pulling back aggressively, obviously, on Friday, and then it looks like it's double bottoming here and finding some support, so I went in there long. Okay, I got stopped out right there. I thought as far as an entry and setup goes, I got a good entry and I waited for a good setup. I could have gotten out a little earlier. So with this setup, it started to work pretty good, popped up above this inflection point right here. I think having one stop below this point, so getting out of one of my contracts when it broke below, like right here, would have been a good choice. At least scaling out of one contract, I think, would have been a good call. Okay, trade number 2 for the day. Same thing, looking for a mean reversal trade. SPY and Triple Q looking like they may be forming a bottom, starting to reverse a little bit, so I went in long there. And I got stopped out right there. I held it a little past my stop, kind of had a soft stop here. Wanted to give it some time to wick back up if it wanted to. It did not. It seemed like it was gonna stay below the stop, so I just got out there. Thought I executed this trade pretty well. Thought I got in at a good entry again. Thought I had a good plan, and I stuck to my stop. I think maybe adjusting my stop during the trade would have been a good call, maybe getting out of one contract sooner, just lightening my load as it's pulling back. So hopping into trade review, here's how our week looked. Pretty good week, a good green week here. Really happy to see this. We were up about 2R for the week. So yeah, that's really cool to see, really exciting to see that we're making progress and that our profits are starting to reflect that. As you can see in September, we did not have any green weeks here, but we did do a good job of just focusing on growth, learning from the process, learning from our mistakes, and now we're applying those lessons that we've learned in October, and we got our first green week. So hopefully we can ride this momentum and maybe get another green week the next week, hopefully. That'd be nice. This is since the start of the account. We're down $566. Our win percentage is 36%, and our losing percentage is 63%. This is what the cumulative P&L looks like right here. Trying to get this bad boy to pop up a little bit for us. That would be nice. And this is what we look like for the month of October so far. So we're up 2R, 66 bucks. Pretty good month so far. Really exciting to see this. Hopefully we can keep chipping away at the losses that we've had in the past and just keep making progress, keep focusing on growth and learning. Now to quickly review the setups that we wish we would have taken, hindsight being 2020. So looking at SPY, we had a wedge pattern forming right at the open. I didn't know which way to go. I was feeling short. I just didn't feel confident. I didn't know if we were going to see a bounce or we were going to see a drop. So I just let it form and let it play out. Then we formed another wedge pattern here on SPY, and kind of also formed one on Q2, but it was going in the opposite direction. I would have liked to go on short here, topping out, double topping, and then topping in here. I think this would have been a good risk to reward trade. We are double bottoming right here and forming a nice period of consolidation where it provides a good entry. So I actually got in here. This is my first trade. Got in, and then I got stopped out, obviously. But I like this entry and I like this setup. Then we dumped, and we dumped to the pre-market low. We tested that level. We dumped below it, and then we quickly reclaimed that. and then we consolidated at the pre-market low again. This would have been a good opportunity to go short at, or go long, sorry, as well. And I actually did take this position as well. So glad I took this setup, as I like it. It just didn't work out like I wanted it to, but I think this still is a pretty good setup. Okay, and then we have a good short opportunity where we fall below pre-market low, and then we go back and we test it. And we obviously got rejected. It was a quick touch and go candle, so I would have had to been quick, maybe got in one contract here, as I like a little more consolidation, but this would have been a good entry to go short at. Now for triple Q, formed that wedge pattern right off the bat, dumped, and then double bottomed here. I would have liked to go on long here. Then we fell below this inflection point that triple Q was testing, and we tested it. I would have liked to go on short here. I think this would have been a pretty good short. Then we formed a bear flag. I don't know where I would have liked to go on short, but I would have just liked to keep this in mind, that we're forming a bear flag and that we're probably going to dump. And then we test this inflection point as it falls below it, test it, falls below, and then test it again. Kind of a double top right here. I think this would have been a good opportunity to go short at as well. Good risk to reward. And that is it for this video. I appreciate y'all watching. The channel has been growing at a pretty good pace, which is really exciting to see. I appreciate y'all coming in here and watching the videos and supporting me, and I hope I'm providing value to y'all. If I can do anything to improve my videos, then please let me know in the comments, and hope y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you next week.